2020 is out and 2021 is in. With a new year of next-gen consoles, new original games, and exciting sequels, here's a list of all the games I'm looking forward to most in 2021. Even though its release has come and gone, I have to acknowledge Hitman III. The final game in the World of Assassination trilogy, this is probably the best out of all three. Each level feels so inspired and beautiful, and not once did it feel like a simple set piece. The story picks up in speed from the past two games, chugging past some incredibly awesome moments to a decent conclusion. It's in these moments where there are some really great twists and turns, and not every level falls into the typical Hitman fashion. There are many times where a change in the formula will actually help keep you on edge, and once you reach the last level, trust me, it's a huge change. It's an excellent game and can be even made better with the addition of the first two games as DLC. Returnal will be the PS5's first original game to be released exclusively on that console that's neither a remake nor on the PS4 like Sackboy: A Big Adventure or Spider-Man Miles Morales. Crash landed and stranded on an alien planet, the main character Celine takes notes of the environment around her, soon finding out that she's stuck in a time loop, one that seems to bring up her past. It's very live, die, repeat-ish. With fast-paced action and a variety of different enemies, Celine is sure to be in for a challenge. I can't help but to feel that Returnal is going to be this game that's going to be an underrated gem that a lot of people are going to look over, and that's a shame because it actually looks really, really good and intriguing. Set a few years after Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Resident Evil Village takes many cues from Resident Evil 4 but twists the formula in its newer first-person perspective. I have to be honest, Resident Evil 7 never truly excited me throughout my time playing it, but after playing the demos for 8, I'm truly excited for Resident Evil Village. You'll have to craft, solve puzzles, and fight for survival to figure out where Ethan's daughter is, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see Ethan's face this one time. It also brings up questions. Why are there vampires and lichens? Chris is back to looking like normal, but has he gone evil? Could this be the end for Chris? Why is Umbrella's presence still around? And why is the tall lady so damn tall? We'll just have to see when the game comes out in May. Final Fantasy VII Remake was the very first Final Fantasy game that actually got me hooked. I've actually tried other ones in the past, like 13 and 15, but could never truly get into them. There's something about the updated combat system, the beautiful visuals, and the huge character personalities that happily dragged me into its world. Now with the release of the PlayStation 5, we can experience the next-gen magic of this first part with better visuals and a new episode focusing on the character Yuffie, which I'm assuming will help flesh out her character a bit and bring new light on the other ongoings of Avalanche. It should also be known that if you have digital or physical copies of 7 Remake on the PlayStation 4, you'll instantly get this upgrade for the PS5, but you'll have to purchase the Yuffie episode separately on the PlayStation 5 in order to play the new episode. Unlike Sly Cooper and Jak and Daxter, Ratchet & Clank have managed to survive on at least 4 console generations. Utilizing the PS5's hyped-up SSD, the Rift Apart's ability to instantly teleport Ratchet into multiple environments or areas of the level truly show the PS5's power. Like previous entries, we should expect beautiful, rich environments brimming with personality, explosive, creative weapons, along with the new plot featuring a returning enemy and the mystery of a new female Lombax. This could very well be the PlayStation 5's shining star for a long, long time. Created by the people who made Life is Strange Before the Storm, which is actually a prequel to the original Life is Strange, True Colors focuses on Alex Chen, who returns to her hometown to reunite with her brother. But Alex's homecoming is cut short by the mysterious death of said brother. Utilizing the power of empathy, she can absorb the emotions of others, which I'm assuming will be able to help her in this investigation into the matter. Perhaps True Colors will also be able to get out from under the shadow the original Life is Strange has cast on the entire series, and it will be able to shine through. When I first played Horizon Zero Dawn, I had a very hard time getting into it. The visuals were beautiful, I loved the environment, the combat was very satisfying, but the plot was too predictable and cliche, and Aloy felt two-dimensional rather than three-dimensional, and she really didn't have much of a personality to her. Though with the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, I really feel like they can actually give Aloy more of a personality, give her something worth fighting for, and find something within herself to express to others. What I'm really excited for is seeing the new creatures she'll have to fight, and just being on the West Coast, seeing California, seeing all those landmarks that we're used to, but now we're in the future and it's like the ancient ruins to them, like for instance Tomb Raider or Uncharted is for us. I'm really excited to see the underwater aspects though, see how Aloy will be able to swim underwater, see how beautiful it's going to be, the enemies she'll have to fight underwater and how that may go. But I'm also really curious to see how the game's going to look on the PlayStation 5, but also on the PlayStation 4, which I kind of think is a little odd that they're going to have it on both. Great for people to play on last gen consoles, but I still feel like a game like this, a big sequel, it should only be on the PS5. Supposedly titled God of War Ragnarok, 2018's God of War rebooted the series and continued on years later from where God of War 3 left off. After confronting his past and looking ahead to the future with Atreus, it's implied that Ragnarok has started. Without much to go on at the moment besides a simple teaser trailer, it'll be interesting to see the environments and the characters the duo will come across their journey, and to see if there will be any returning characters. I just can't help to feel though that this game will actually release in 2022 since we really haven't heard much about it, and for them to release God of War Ragnarok with Ratchet and Clank, with Horizon Forbidden West, I think it may be too much in 1 year, so I can definitely see this title coming out in 2022. And there we have it. These are all the games I'm looking forward to in 2021 and beyond that have been announced. What are you looking forward to? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.